I'm Tracy Ford, Executive Editor at RCR Wireless News, and I'm here at the CTIA show in Orlando with Bob Lyle. Bob is Managing Director, Global Business Development at SRS Labs. Bob, you had a couple of announcements today. Can you talk about them?
Yes, thank you. We announced today that Qualcomm was licensing some of our audio APIs to provide with some of their devices, the Snapdragon processors that they ship. And we have demos of our capability, 3D audio surround sound in the Qualcomm booth. We also announced availability of a new product called True Gaming, which is 3D positional audio IP specifically for mobile games. And that's been announced for availability here at the show.
So, we were talking that HD video is here for mobile, but HD audio has been lagging a little bit behind. Why is that?
Well, I think there was quite a push some years ago as processors became more powerful in mobile phones to provide HD video. So we had 720p and then 1080p capability. So now it's fairly commonplace that most processors and a lot of pretty much most smartphones provide HD video capability. And people have been taken up by movie watching or videos on the phone as well as playing games on their phones. But HD audio hasn't really been there, and surround sound type capabilities. Now that's becoming more of interest and commonplace as people take for granted the HD video. Now one way to differentiate is to provide HD audio. So some handset manufacturers like HTC or Samsung or others promote the fact that they have enhanced audio or surround sound capability on their mobile devices.
And walk me through this a little bit. So, my device is still only this big. How is audio going to make a difference in a gaming kind of solution?
That's a good question. So in a mobile gaming scenario, in particular, if you have headphones on, you can place sounds quite accurately with 3D positioning. So if it was a single-person shooter game and there's people coming at you from behind, you could actually hear the walking position behind you. So for mobile games, it's quite effective to have 3D positioning of sound, bullets moving by you or helicopters flying by. All of that can be quite accurate with headphones. Also for movie watching, you can provide a simulated 5.1 or virtualized 5.1 surround sound. SRS has a product called Circle Surround Headphone, and that product's been available for quite some time and ships on Samsung Galaxy S and Galaxy Tab devices, and that helps provide 5.1 surround sound virtualized over headphones. So it simulates the experience you get in your home theater system.
Does audio become more important with tablets and that type of device?
That's a good question as well. So with tablets, you open up another angle, is that since the tablet is larger, a lot of them have stereo speakers, whereas it's very rare still on smartphones. A few smartphones have two speakers for stereo if you want to play without the headphones. But on tablet devices, you can still have the 5.1 over headphone or 3D positioning over headphones on the tablet. But if you wanted to watch a movie on the tablet, just on the tablet itself without headphones on, most of them have stereo speakers, so we have audio technologies that will provide surround sound capability or stereo widening over stereo speakers. So there are other angles opened up in the audio domain as well.
Tell us a little bit about the background of the company. Where did SRS get its start?
SRS has been around a long time, since 1993, I think, and was a spin-off some of the technology from Hughes Aircraft. So there was a lot of military voice intelligibility and audio enhancement technology used in government work or military work. The company has a lot of patents, I think over 120 patents in audio technology areas, so we claim the largest patent database in this field, and we are the world leader in audio post-processing, so just audio software in both flat panel TV, PC, mobile phone, and automotive. So we service those four major markets.
So do you see HD audio going to the connected vehicle and that kind of market as well?
Yes, so I focus personally on mobile devices, and hence at this show we're focused kind of on mobile devices, but we do have an active area and effort in automotive as well. And now with the fact that there's a lot of entertainment systems and infotainment systems for navigation in cars, there will more and more be audio enhancement for stereo sound in cars, as well as voice intelligibility if you want to do speakerphone in the car and that type of thing.
It's interesting to me that we're talking about mobile gaming quite a bit, and I was thinking, well, music is really where people started wanting better quality audio. Is that a given in some of these higher end smartphones and superphones?
Yes, so music is still maybe the main use case for the devices, and video maybe the second, and then gaming is up there as well. I think for surround sound capability, you don't need 3D positioning as much for music, but we do provide stereo widening and stereo enhancement for music. So that technology we've shipped in quite a few HTC or Samsung or other mobile phones, and it does sound quite a bit better. SRS also provides an adapter for iPhones and iPods to provide the same experience on those devices.
What should we look for the next advances in audio? What's coming up?
Well, for now, I guess one indicator of what may be coming is some of the standards that are being used. So in the Android operating system, they're using OpenSLES from the Kronos group. So I don't expect the average person to know what OpenSLES is. It's similar or backed by the same group as OpenGL, as a graphics library. It's quite prevalent. So the Kronos group standard OpenSLES is now being used by Android. SRS is quite active in that standard and is actually the editor of the standard, specification editor. So we've announced that we're the first people to have full coverage of that audio standard, and that standard will evolve, I think, over time as Android or other operating systems evolve with more audio features. So they have added in 3D positioning of audio. They have added in the ability to move audio from your mobile device to a TV. So now you can stream movies, whether you videotape things on your own over the weekend on your phone, you could stream those to your TV and even send enhanced audio along with that.
How are you connecting that?
You can do that now with DLNA or wireless capabilities. Okay. It's fairly common. I think Samsung phones ship with a DLNA client to do that. So we do demos now commonly where you can take a movie, HD movie, on your phone, or take a video you've recorded, of the family over the weekend. You could stream that to a flat panel TV and then watch it with enhanced audio there.
Cool. So it's going back and forth both ways. Tell me about your demo with Qualcomm.
We have thank you for asking. So we have a Qualcomm demonstration platform, which can be found in the Qualcomm booth. So this looks like a handset, produced by Qualcomm just for demonstration purposes to help their handset makers develop phones. So on this, it's not very effective to do it right here, but you can play a 3D. You can play a 3D game, video game. It's kind of an action adventure sword fighting game. In that game, there's 3D audio supplied by SRS in the Qualcomm booth. And then you can also turn on audio enhancement for music and other things.
And I suppose we should, I think I know what it is, but we should define 3D audio.
So 3D audio would be just the positioning of audio to exact coordinates. So you can place, sound behind your right ear or directly behind the head or above your head. So 3D audio IP, such as the True Gaming IP we announced here, is just that specific technology to place audio in specific locations around the head. There's a variety of technical ways to do that, but SRS believes they have one of the best solutions for that.
Good. Anything else I need to know?
No, I just encourage people to come by the Qualcomm booth or meet with SRS in our meeting room.